Yes, next is about Great Indian Bustard. So with regard to Great Indian Bustard, keep in mind, when we compare the population of Great Indian Bustard from like 1960s onwards, we can see that within this 50 years of time span, its population have almost declined by 90%. Okay, you can see in 1960 it was like about 1260 was its count, and now in 2020, look, it has declined less than 150 in count, which means that almost 90% of the population of Great Indian Bustard, it has declined over this past 5 decades. Okay. Now, with regard to Great Indian Bustard, it is one of the heaviest flying birds. Okay, Great Indian Bustard is one of the heaviest flying birds, and it is considered to be a flagship. It is considered to be a flagship species of grassland. Okay, flagship in the sense it represents as an icon, or it is representing itself as an icon of that particular ecosystem. Okay, so it is considered to be a flagship species of grassland ecosystem, which reflects the health of grassland ecology. Now, studies and surveys shows that if this particular Great Indian Bustard, if this species is not conserved, or if it is not protected or preserved in the right manner, then this species would be the first mega species to disappear from India after China, after cheetah in the recent times. Okay, so recent study says that if not protected in the needed manner, in the required manner, if the Great Indian Bustards, if they are not protected and conserved in the required manner, then they would be the first mega species to disappear from India after the cheetahs. Okay, so we know cheetahs are extinct in our country, and likewise this particular mega species can also be distinct from like they can also disappear from India if they are not conserved or protected wisely. And there are many reasons for its declining population, like rampant hunting, then the invasive species. There are certain invasive species which are present in the grassland ecosystem, which hampers their population, or which actually are threat causing the decline of their population. Also, there are other threats like conversion of the grassland ecosystem to agricultural needs and requirements. All these actually accounts for their dwindling population. Okay, now with regard to the conservation status of Great Indian Bustard. Now, with regard to its conservation status, keep in mind it is a critically endangered species as per the IUCN Red List. Okay, as per IUCN Red List, it is critically endangered, and it is also considered to be a critically endangered species under BirdLife International. We have seen about BirdLife International in our static classes. So, under BirdLife International also, it recognizes Great Indian Bustard to be a critically endangered species, and in CITES it is included in Appendix 1. Then it is included in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, it is included in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. And also, see, recently there was this 13th Conference of Parties to the Convention on Migratory Species, and in that COP, that is COP 13, 10 new species were added to the appendices of CMS at that COP, and out of this 10, 7 were included in Appendix 1, and among those 7, 1 was Great Indian Bustard. So keep that particular point also in your mind. Now, this particular species, it is also included in the species recovery program under the integrated development of wildlife habitat. It is also included in the species recovery program. Now, with regard to Great Indian Bustard, keep in mind the state of Rajasthan has undertaken a particular program which is known as Project Project Great Indian Bustard, according to which it is identifying and it is fencing of the breeding areas of this species for its conservation within the protected areas as well as outside the protected areas also. If there are certain areas critical to the habitat for this particular species, it is being identified and fenced off. Okay, so such a program is also there, Project Great Indian Bustard, and it is carrying out by the state of Rajasthan. Now, see, this particular species, another major reason for its very sharp decline in the population is that its reproduction rate is very low. Like just the female Great Indian Bustard, they only lay one egg per year. So, in such a manner, their reproduction rate is very low. Added to this, there are other factors which actually hampers their reproduction. Okay, like, see, the Great Indian Bustard actually they mate using mating call, or the male bustard. What they will do is that they will produce a booming, loud booming sound, which actually attracts the female bustards for mating. And this mating sound, or this large loud booming sound, it is being hindered or it is being restricted mainly because of the noise pollution that we humans are causing, be it from the vehicles or be it from the industries or be it from the loud or crackers that we are burning. From all these, like, noise is being produced, and this noise actually hinders the mating call of the male Great Indian Bustard, which will not reach out to the female Great Indian Bustard over that grassland region, and this actually hampers their mating process, which in turn again reduces their reproduction rates. Okay, so keep this point also in your mind, that is, the noise pollution is also a threat for the or it is also a reason for the declining population of Great Indian Bustard. So keep all these points in mind where it is found. Like, majority of Great Indian Bustard, the 75% of this particular species, it is found in the state of Rajasthan, mainly in Desert National Park. Okay, a previous year question was also there with regard to Desert National Park. Go and revise it. So, all these things, where it is found, its location, its conservation status, what all are its threats, and how it has accounted for its decreasing population. Keep all these points in mind with regard to this very important species. Okay.